Okay, what are your best songs for 2024? It can be, it doesn't have to be K-pop. Like, what are your favorite songs that were released in 2024? Hegum. Run for Roses by NMIX, Neuron, Friends, Eat the Most, Who, Red Velvet, Cosmic, Hi, Botchok. Are you from the Philippines? They'll open the door for Magic Shop. Who, Set Me Free Part 2, Friends, Take, for 2024, Take That, You and Me, Who, Lock and Lock, Lose Control, Groin, Wake Up, All My Life, Coldplay, Bruno and Gaga, I Want to Be the Next to You, I Want to Be Next to You, Amygdala. Also, I don't like certain solo stands and members. Disha said, I also don't like certain solo stands and membershippers. They are just so obsessive. Jean Mark said Magnetic by Isle It and Shoulder by Who. Lara said Signing by Dionella. Um, Botchok Cebu. Yeah, your nickname. Sounds like from the Philippines. Uh, Rachel Rachel said Who and mainly OST K dramas. Friends, Happy Stan OT7. Here are Have you heard of that? So the song is Imaginary Friends by ITZY. You have to check it out if you haven't checked it. I honestly feel this was overlooked by K-pop. This is one of the best tracks they have ever produced. Um, the the beat, the instruments, the lyrics, it's the best that they have come up with. So please check them out. The next one is the Deja Vu by TT. So they released this in the first quarter. Many people are saying that they've already outdone this. They outdid this with their latest release, but I think this still is their best for 2024. Uh, and I honestly thought this was going to be a contender for Song of the Year. I don't know why didn't get nominated, but I really feel it's one of the best ever. So please check that out as well. Pinoy Yonsei, I agree with Deja Vu. I know, right? Deja Vu. So a lot of people are saying, so they have another album, and a lot of people are saying like, oh, Over the Moon already outdid Deja Vu. I'm like, nah, Deja Vu is way better. I can only put 5 seconds, otherwise YouTube is going to get to me. So Deja Vu, see? So all of you, I'm getting some support here. Please listen to Deja Vu, and you're going to agree with me. I think this is one of their best ever. Also, please listen to Imaginary Friends of ITZY, also one of the best ever. Next is Cosmic. Someone already said this, Red Velvet. Also, this is one of my favorite releases. Please listen to it. It's one of their tracks that I felt was very clean. So I could hear everything. And I like it when it is very simple. I can hear the beat, the change in melody was very clear to me. And it makes it easier for me to also understand what they're saying. So listen to that as well. Also one of the best releases there from a K-pop group. And of course, Magnetic. This time I want. So for Magnetic, I like how they were able to mix the cuteness and the eeriness, because something eerie is where they are headed as a group. So I like that Magnetic was able to fuse that together. Second is that there is so much. It actually the song is actually an intro to their lore. So they're talking, supposedly they're talking about like crush, like liking somebody. the twist is that that somebody is actually something else. It's not just a boy, but it stands for many other things. And I can get into the lore of Eyelid if you want, but I can do that later. But if you're going to listen to the song, just listen how try to pay attention on how they were able to balance the eeriness with the cuteness. It's one of the best ever. Mr. Vampire by Itzy is also good. Heart on the Window. I have a confession. You're not going to see any BTS songs here because I don't consider them to be K-pop. So if you're waiting for a BTS song, they're not going to come up here. This is just my K-pop list, and I do not consider them to be K-pop. And I think I've mentioned this to you before. The we need to start it if we want to elevate them above K-pop and beyond K-pop. It we have to start it. So this is BTS is not K-pop for me. My next favorite is Super Lady by G Idol. The thing is that I don't like many of the songs of G Idol. I've mentioned this before that I do think I respect them so much, and I to this day I don't think any other girl group can hold a candle against them. The way the amount of control over their creatives over their songs, the way that they command their own career is just this is unprecedented. However, I don't really relate to a lot of the things that they're putting out. The Super Lady is one of the few that I've actually liked. But all of the songs that they have thus far produced, they're they pass my standards in substance, in the level of uniqueness for their beat and musicality. But this one is the one that I ended up liking. Call me super late. Next is, of course, easy. Actually, actually, the Lesser of Him has probably, I would say, one of the most prolific discography thus far among all. Actually, not just girl groups, but just across all groups in from South Korea, from Korea. They have one of the most prolific, regardless of the gender of the group. So I hope that you give them a chance and listen to many of their songs, because you will find out that they in one album they cover so many sounds, so many genres, and it is cohesive. They don't sing just about nothing. There's actually substance in their music. There is a message, and you're not going to be disappointed. Easy, I like it because it is easy to listen to. So if I'm driving, I just want to like relax and be cool-headed. Easy is what I listen to. I don't like Bang Luna said I don't like their title songs usually, but their B-sides are good. Lesser of Him. True. Um, I would say yeah, I agree. I actually like 1-800 over Crazy. So yeah, like you, I like their B-sides more than their title songs. Another Jean Mark said another great song from Lesser of Him, my second favorite K-pop girl group. Yeah, I like it. Um Danji said, I'm gonna say Coco Jones. Here we go. um I'm more into Hoan said I'm more into female soloists. I love IU. Stray Kids, Chick Chick songs very like loud. There's so many layers in it. Um that's true. But I like I like how they do beats. That's number one. Which is a credit to their producer line, Bang Chan Han and Chang Bin. Also, I like the fact that they're writing their own songs and that they're writing substance, just like a few other groups like BTS and Lesser of Them. Their songs actually have meaning. It's not just they have an actual message they're trying to deliver. It's not just about anything else. I've liked them since God's Menu. So I think that's one of the best tracks ever written, ever. So, and I've just followed them since that. I love this. Eyes on My
Ice on my
Titties.
teeth, ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth for my white teeth. Ice
So if you get a chance, listen to this. They actually have a pretty good discography as well. And I've only it was someone just was just relentless in sending me links to their songs on X. So I started listening to their songs, and this is one of the songs that stood out to me. They I would say that they are still very much K-pop, but they are K-pop in a good way. In fact, I would say that this is the kind of K-pop that I actually like. It's not the kind of K-pop that is trying so hard to break into the Western market so much. They kind of are grounded, or at least they're trying to ground themselves in K-pop before they venture into the West. Um, Pink Crystal. Oh, I forgot about that. Yes, Eyes of My Teeth. Danji said, "Fairy Lane, get out of my head." And Mix, do you like
Wanna
this?
run it, wanna dash, I wanna dash, I wanna run it, wanna dash, I wanna dash.
Honestly, this song I like and I'm also disappointed in. I felt like the chorus left out the rest of the song. The entire song is not bad at all. It's just that I felt like they could have written something better around the chorus, but I do like it. Run for Roses is better than Dash, Pinay Yonsei said. I'm sorry, but my last Stray Kids song, according to Multistan, I'm sorry, but my last Stray Kids song that I loved is S Class. Oh my God, Multistan, I could never get into S Class. S Class was that one song of theirs that I don't like. Bang Luna said, I like Brit pop and indie music, so a lot of EDM K pop just doesn't work for me. Kepler, Shooting Star. Have you listened to this?
떨어진 feeling 또 다른 시작을 알려와 내 start.
This is K-pop. Kepler is actually the like traditional K-pop, and I guess that's why I like them because they're sticking to what's good. And I really miss like the old K-pop sound and the old K-pop feel. Bye Hitomi, good night. Sweet dreams. So, but I hope that you give them a chance. My favorite in this group is He, which is the sister of one of the members of TXT. But she's really good. And she has really gone out of her way. She's very popular in the West. And OT9 Kepler, I know, but what can we do, right? But yeah, she has gone out of her way to try and learn English, and she has appealed to the West. I mean, if I try to search for some of their videos when they went to um the K-pop event here. What do you call that? And she everyone she had the loudest cheer. She was the most popular member in the West. So I'm happy for that for her because there one of the things that I didn't like in the first 2 years that they've had is that she wasn't given a lot of lines, even though she has one of the best vocals. But I guess her popularity in the West is sort of giving her agency a or the agency that they're signed under a justification to give her more lines. And I believe that they renewed for another 2 years or 3 years, so good for them. Although two members actually didn't renew. Hoan said she got a lot of hate too. Yeah, I think she got a lot of hate because the brother sort of like promoted her, right? So people felt like, oh, nepotism. Apple Bangpo. Bye everyone. Have a great weekend. Have a great week. Sorry. We are just starting our week. Shouting is a great dancer too. Yeah. So that's my best K-pop songs. As I've said in the beginning, please don't I hope that you weren't expecting BTS because I don't consider them to be K-pop. So if you have any recommendation, she is TXT's sixth member. I know she goes to Hybe a lot because I always see her do like dance challenges with the group. Pinoy on say Kai didn't promote her. She just got more exposure because they are related. Oh, she did. Oh, okay. I thought he promoted her, like vote for my sister, something like that. Okay, good. If he didn't, that's good. Danji said, I think I was in love with deep, soulful, fall in love music. Oh, deep, soulful, fall in love music. Okay, got it. Okay, let's look through some. I was listening to a lot of Be Inside of My Skin Love kind of music. All right, let's look at some of your comments. NMIX were good live. I saw them with the boys and Infinite last year. I hope NMIX tours soon. You know, the problem I think with JYP is that he is launching so many groups without paying enough attention to the groups that he's launching. There's absolutely nothing wrong with launching new groups for as long as you're able to give each group enough exposure and enough attention. And I felt like he hasn't been able to do that with Itzy is hella talented. They're so talented. They're actually one of my favorites ever. But I don't think that they were given enough attention to be promoted the right way. Um, so I feel a little bad for NMIX because I feel like they could be bigger by now. And the same thing is true with ITZY. I feel like they could be bigger now by now if they are only being given the right kind of marketing and the right attention.